Hello everyone and welcome to Mapper Lads, this really cringy live stream. I am here joined by international historians, Sapphire Mapping, Dutch Republic Mapping, and Cold Mapping. Say hello, you nerds.
Do you ever think that the Jews were actually not
Yo, what's up?
Oh my fucking god.
Okay, folks, honestly,
Million
they're
Jews
stimulating
over-
demand by
Yo,
making
whoa,
Medicare
whoa.
and Medicaid.
6
All right,
million over exaggerated.
So these are people here. These are the people who are joining us today. Our guest is Cold Mapper. So yeah, go subscribe to him and subscribe to everyone in the stream. All right, so
Yeah,
we're
I
basically
would
going to be talking about. So shut up, Alp. Secondly,
Oh God, Alf.
Oh,
you're not
no.
gay.
Why is everyone promptly freaking
Wow.
out that Alf will be coming?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is a
speak-
very formal way to start off the podcast.
All right, everyone, be quiet really
Yeah.
quick. So,
Unsubscribe
we're gonna
to
talk about something. Usually, we'd talk about something. Well, this is the first one, and this is my idea for it. We'll either talk about like one thing from the community, and we'll just go over it really quickly, and then we'll go into go into world topics and that. So, dear God, oh dear God, look at the chat.
Yeah,
I'm
this
not-
chat
I'm
is
not
going
looking.
wild.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
Dear God, it's so cringy.
Mappercast died, to be honest.
It
Yeah,
is
we-
dead, but I
yeah,
love
we're
it
here to
anyway. I
replace
love
them.
you. I'm just
We
gonna
are
tell
here
up.
to replace Mappercast. Okay, folks.
All right,
Uh,
so our first topic is the Turkish elections, and I can hear that Alp Mapper is gonna get triggered.
Oh, great.
I like the presidential candidate who won. Don't you, Alp?
Erdogan is a good man. I have an Erdogan body pillow.
Oh my
He
god.
is the most humane leader I've ever seen. He's
Yes.
corrupt.
Definitely.
He has so much he has so much press freedom. Holy shit!
Yeah, like the
Yeah,
press
it's
there is
simply
so
amazing.
freaking free.
In the military, he has done so well.
I know.
Oh my God,
My
Alp.
dudes.
So he's amazing at peacekeeping.
Yeah.
Alf is planning to kill him.
I have no comments to any of this. If people are happy, I don't care.
Alp, I hope we're happy that we're basically ruining your life right now, correct?
That's not. We
Your
got to tell
opinion does
Void.
Tell
not
what I don't
matter.
care.
Nobody cares about Void anymore.
No, nobody cares about him, okay, people?
Plus, already Alp sent it to the Mappercast chat. So, yep.
Oh God.
Oof. We're gonna get oofed in a moment, aren't we?
Oof.
Oof,
So
oof,
anyway,
oof.
that doesn't really matter. So we're gonna talk about the Turkish election. So let's be honest. As of, say your biggest opinion on this gay election.
I think we've got the same situation that Russia has now. We have a perpetual dictator who's not going to leave until he dies. So,
Mhm.
you've been Russianized. Welcome to the club, Turkey.
Welcome, Grabs Beer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the new Vladimir Putin.
Yeah. Welcome to Putin's
Yeah.
wet dream.
Finally,
The,
it's
the only
an
reason
ally with.
Putin doesn't like is that because Turkey's still in NATO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
For all we care.
No, so they shot down one of their planes in like 2014, I think, or 2015. One of those dates.
dates.
Putin is still better than our shitstorm of a leader.
Oh. Ooh.
This isn't the Netherlands rant, okay? This isn't
I
the
know,
Netherlands
I know.
rant.
Well, what if we made it?
I know, Alp. I can
Alp.
Great.
Yeah. Let's just make it about that. Let's just make a story about Wonder being deported by a Void Viper.
You
That'll
can't kick me out of
write that.
Canada.
Let's
That
write
would
that.
cringe.
that'll
Let's
be
write
the
that.
500 viewers special.
As if we'd ever get 500.
You never know. Some people have nothing to do with their lives.
True. I mean, I have nothing to do
Why
with
do
my
we
life.
exist? Because we exist, Moldovan.
Okay, so whose opinion is next? Who do we got
Wonder
next?
XGs.
All right. Anyway,
All right, let's calm down, and then calm right back up.
so now we can all be happy together.
No, we can't because Turkey.
Oh.
Dutch
Okay.
just got muted.
Who is the next person?
All right.
I'll-
So,
I'll-
if anyone else has anything to add on to this Turkish,
Accidentally
not the
muted my
Turkish Civil War,
mic.
that's coming
Turkish
next month.
Civil
Do
War.
you think Turkey will leave NATO? Just a quick question.
But
I'm
We're
gonna
just
be
going
honest,
over this really
perhaps.
quickly so we can
NATO
talk about the
is
Central America
gay.
stuff.
Wow. Okay.
It's not a part of the Patreon, so shut up. Anyway,
What?
Oh, okay.
someone's
I thought
demanding
you
to see my
wanted to
face.
show
and
your
I'm not
face now.
sharing my face because
Wonder-
it's very precious to me.
Caitlin, just contact me on Discord. I'll send you it.
Shut the fuck up, Sapphire. I will actually snap you.
Oh God, please no. No,
Sapphire.
but seriously, though, hit me up.
I was gonna mention it, but I'm not gonna mention it. Anyway.
Okay, so
Anyone else
Please
have
don't hurt me,
anyone
Wonder.
else?
Wonder
Please
except
don't hurt me.
fire.
Election.
Wonder.
Wonder except fire.
No.
Yes.
Stop.
All
Wonder
right,
is
I guess we're not
legit
doing.
kill
I
you.
guess we're not doing Turkey anymore.
I guess
Well,
we're
That's
not.
great.
Well, we gotta
Wait,
like.
you want to do
discuss
more?
what happened.
Okay, go then, because Alp is like.
Azov said what I wanted to say, so
I think we will all get assassinated by Erdogan's.
I want
Yeah.
to. I want to be.
One at a time, basically.
Putin's been trying for
One at
years,
a
and I've
time.
survived. I don't fear the Turks.
Oh great! Now we're having
Wait,
rapper
wait.
chips in the chat.
Can we
Bad. Illegal.
Anyway, can we just put some good old Turkish music in the?
No, how about
No.
No.
so Cold? You're the guest. What do you think about this election?
About what again?
Oh my.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god!
god.
Okay.
Turkish
Okay,
election.
does everybody know what
Oh.
happened in Turkey?
Do I need to spell it
Yes.
out for you?
Yes, I know what happened.
Okay.
I thought you said selection, not election.
No, the election in Turkey about how it was biased and all that gay stuff.
I'm an election, okay?
Don't for everyone who thinks it's kind of dull right now. Oh, you just wait to the third question. Oh, it's gonna be
Oh,
fun.
God. Here we go.
The
This is
Central
how
America
everything's
stuff,
gonna
that's hopefully
go.
take a while.
This is. You are not going to believe what's going to happen when I voice my opinion on the third question.
Okay. Anyway, let us continue. Anybody else have anything to say?
Well, my opinion on this whole Turkish election is that it's just kind of like it's stupid. Like, really, Erdogan just like is basically Putin at this point. He went full Putin. It's like, oh, if Putin can do this, I can do this. Ding.
Putin is
let
pretty
me-
cool.
I don't like Putin. I used to like Putin. He's a strong leader, yeah, but I just don't like Putin anymore.
I like him.
We're exposed. You
He
like Putin.
technically illegally internationally annexed Crimea.
Or did he?
That's a very touchy subject for you. Azzy.
That'll be a
Yeah.
nice nice hour-long conversation if we let it
Azov.
happen.
Oh
you,
god.
Yeah, we
You
can
would say
talk
something
about how it
about
was
that,
legal
huh?
and how it wasn't legal.
Nah,
obviously-
We want Azov to come
that was
and
perfectly
help us.
normal.
It's perfectly
It
legal.
was perfectly legal, entirely. The
You know,
citizens submitted. There was a whole referendum on whether it should
guys,
become part of Russia
that-
or not.
yeah, guys, that was legal. But you want to know something even more legal? Russia is annexing the entirety of Ukraine.
Okay. You see, you're afraid of the Turks. You just be ready. Actually, Wonder should be the most concerned as the Ukraine.
Why should I be the most concerned?
You're the largest minority in Canada. Wonder.
Yeah, I know you're the large. Yeah, and there's literally a Ukrainian co-op here in Regina.
They're good.
Ooh.
Regina, what?
It's famous.
Ooh.
It's famous here in
Ooh.
Saskatchewan.
Damn.
Ooh.
You Canada.
Okay,
Ooh,
I guess we should move
Canada.
on to the months-long talk.
What's going on? What happened?
Kiev, you're not allowed to share your nationalistic views.
What? I thought we're moving on to the summit.
All right, we're
summit?
moving on to the summit. All right, we're going on to
All
the
right.
late. It's pretty late, but still, it's pretty good talk and stream about.
Kim Jong Un looked amazing in what he wore. That's all I have to say.
Oh my god. Stop.
All right, so who wants to start off this discussion?
Nope.
No one wants to start this off? Okay, I guess I'll get
No.
raped by Trump supporters first. All right, then. I think this was really, like, yeah, there's peace talks, quote-unquote peace talks between America and North Korea, but besides the point, if you look at really closely at this, you can see not Kim Jong-un, sorry. You can see Trump praising Kim Jong-un. Like, you can see that, right?
Unless
Yeah.
Wonders Trump hate
If
shows.
you watch
Yeah,
those
no,
videos.
no, no, this is pretty much how it went. Like, hey, Kim Jong Un, how the hell do you give your people zero rights, but still maintain in full control?
That's basically it. So basically, Trump even said that they have a good leader. Trump even said he had a good leader.
What are you talking? I don't think they have a good
They
leader,
they
but
secretly
the leader
have
does just amazing.
They secretly had gay sex.
Oof. Stop. Not how Wonder permits that, but not mapper ships.
Wait. Does this actually exist? Trump.
I don't suggest
X.
searching that up. I
Kim
don't suggest that. I've
Jong
already looked it up.
Un.
Don't.
God, shut the fuck up.
Don't.
Uh,
Do you guys think that anything of
Oh
importance
my-
will come out of this?
Nothing out of
I
importance.
told you it was
Only
a bad
kids are
idea.
memeing.
Like anything,
Oh my god.
like will anything solid happen? What
No.
was this a waste of time, or did something actually?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just going
both.
on with my opinions really quick.
Kim
Trump
Jong-un
wants to be a
wants
dictator. Sorry, I
I'm
muted my
sorry,
mic
what?
there. Trump wants to become a dictator, and you can
I'm
literally
sorry.
see
What?
it.
Kim Jong
You can see that he's praising these dictators because he wants to be one.
Yeah,
he
I
wants
think
to
he's
have
more-
the dick of
Eh.
the dictator.
that makes total sense.
Yeah.
I think he's praising more of their strong leadership and just kind of buttering them up so
The-
they will be cooperative.
He wants to be seen as a strong leader, not
He's
as
not a strong leader.
dictator.
Remember when he said Justin Trudeau's weak? Even though you
He
can't
is.
insult Trump in
He
front of his
is.
face.
Are you
can't
saying
insult-
that he was wrong?
I
Oh
said
my
he was
God,
wrong.
Naruto
know.
Trump.
Trudeau's weak, but it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Let's just say this. So basically, I was watching this like whole American news network just after the whole thing with Canada. And it's like, so you can't insult Trump in front of his face. You can't insult Trump behind his back. So you can't
It's because
insult him
he's
at
the
all.
fucking president.
It's
It's
kind of
because he's
funny.
the
but-
president, not because he's
but-
Trump.
Trump
Yeah,
is a
he
retard.
can't take an insult, but yet Obama can take multiple insults.
Hold on.
Thinking.
Where's
That make me think. Most
where's
presidents
that
can take an
clip of him?
insult,
There's
except
that,
Trump.
thunder I hear outside.
Clip
Oh shit,
of
that
Obama
FBI you're oh fuck.
No, but nobody can insult
Chris just
Obama,
said, "This is so
otherwise
sad.
it will
Can
be
we just
called
nuke
racist.
Canada?"
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, we
Wonder,
gotta.
did you see Chris's comment?
New Canadian mapping.
Okay, Chris says, "This is so sad. Can't we just nuke Canada?"
Okay,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
illegal.
that-
Let's just nuke
that is a
Italy.
good
Let's just
idea.
nuke Italy. Let's just nuke Italy and Sweden.
Hold on.
Chris,
So-
that is a very good idea.
Chris,
So-
you have a very good idea.
I've got
here.
something to
No.
say.
Yes.
But on a map we replace America with Canada, and then we're America, and then they nuke America, and then everyone's happy.
Okay, Wonder.
No.
So you're saying that Trump isn't a strong leader, but let's compare to the last couple ones we've had. We've had
Okay.
Obama, who basically gave away every strong card we had to Iran. Basically, like
Exactly.
Oh my God,
just what the
national-
British did to the EU. And even though some of the decisions he makes might not be the most
Good.
sound looking, they're more of a political stunt to show that he doesn't care. Unlike, say, okay, George Bush actually did pretty well. He kind of invaded Afghanistan.
Invading Iraq was a mistake.
Yeah, that was a mistake. I kind
Or
of
was it?
well, we should have kept Assad there. Not Assad.
Yes. Yes.
Whoever was leading it, because if since he's dead, you see
keep
that the Civil
Assad.
War is never going to end.
Keep the nationalistic
that's-
aside.
No,
Same-
that's not the point,
Same what
Stefan.
happened
I
to,
don't care.
That's the same what happened to Libya. Like when what's his name?
Oh
again?
yeah, Libya, the invasion of Libya in 2011.
But like, okay, I bet Wonder's gonna have something to say about this. The trade war Trump is starting
Oh
with
no.
all the
Oh no.
neighbors.
Oh no. Oh no.
We are innocent in this. Trump is freaking screwing Canada over.
You are not innocent.
Okay.
You are not innocent.
It's the exact same way NATO works, right? We are helping all these NATO countries, and then they're not following up on their responsibilities, and they're
Yes.
benefiting like.
We literally have
tenfold.
different policies than you. You do realize this.
Fuck
Then
NATO.
leave. Then
Fuck
leave.
NATO.
If we leave, we're getting invaded.
By who? No one has
America.
ever.
Trump has clearly stated that he hates Canada. You can see that.
It's literally.
Fuck.
Yeah, but to go out of his way to try.
Okay.
And also, you do
freaking
realize Canada and America have the strongest relationship in the world. So why
Let-
would we leave an alliance with the United States? Just pointing that out.
Don't
Fuck-
want
Well,
Fuck
NATO,
NATO,
the
fuck
U.S.
NATO
is probably going to leave
NATO's
NATO.
policies. Then leave.
Good.
The
Fuck
USA
NATO,
leaves
fuck
NATO.
you.
Well, shit, we're going to go suck Russia off, I guess.
That they probably will.
Ew.
So, like,
Ew.
let's look at the trade war that Trump is trying to start with Germany, which we would pretty easily win because Germany.
No, the entire fucking EU, they're doing it.
No,
You're trying to go to war with the EU, and that's suicidal. You do,
that's a
and
trade
you're trying to go to war with You're trying to do a trade war with Mexico
Hold
and
on,
China.
hold on. I want to explain. So he's not targeting the EU; he's targeting Germany specifically.
Yeah, Germany in specific.
And why it would work with Germany is he's not attacking the whole EU. The reason he's going for Germany is Germany has built itself up to be a quote-unquote rich nation by amassing the amount of wealth they have, but the amount of wealth they have is in the euro.
Exactly.
So Germany, what was the term? It's like a rich beggar nation. And what they do is basically they take money from the surrounding countries and they hoard it. Well, Germany, since they have no arms industry and they've lost most of their raw resource production, what Trump would be doing, so say he puts a ban on German cars. That is a majority of the German export, and that's the only way Germany stays afloat. So by doing this, this would make Germany weak because they lose a major amount of their exports, and the money that they have, if the EU were to disband, Germany would be broke because they have debt, which will transcend all currency, but the only currency they have is the euro. So if the EU ever fell, which Trump might be trying to do, well, then Germany's going to be broke, and they're going to have to go with whatever the loaning country says for them to do.
Exactly.
Not like if EU would break up, then Germany would go full fucking spank mode on Greece and all those nations.
Yeah, they just go to Germany. Say, hey,
I would say
where's our
Germany
fucking
would
money?
become a
Give us
second
money.
Weimar Republic. Like,
Wait, no.
Germany's
Germany's
economy.
gonna. So you remember what the Allies did during pre-war, post-war Germany after World War One?
That is how
That's what it would
Germany
be
would
like.
look.
Germany's just gonna repeat that with Greece and Portugal.
I want that to happen.
Oh god.
They're just gonna repeat that with repeat that with Greece and Portugal. It's like, hey, yeah, we're probably gonna have an economic class give us our fucking money back.
And they're gonna default. Greece said so. Like the Golden Dawn said, they would default on all the loans and they would not pay it.
Jesus Christ, Greece, what the fuck?
So like all these countries, this is why they would collapse internally. They've got all their money in a currency that could go valueless at any time, assuming most of the important nations leave, like Italy or France. And then their debt is still there. And so say a country like Greece, all right, so they leave, they're already broke. But if Greece got rid of all their debts, then
Which is impossible.
all their debt would be relied on Germany. And so if Greece never paid, then Germany is holding all the debt from all these tiny countries. And without the EU, they can't really effectively collect on their debts.
Just
It's like the US. The US made NATO to protect the countries here, but to also collect on their post-war debt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the U.S. strong arm
Okay.
saying we were going to let you fall to communist if you don't repay your debt this time, because in World War I they didn't repay their debt. The only country to repay their debt was Finland. Germany just Germany just finished paying back their
Finland.
debt like 5 years ago. It's taken this long.
I know, but remember, Germany had extremely high debt. Remember, they had these big.
Germany got absolutely fucking raped.
Yeah, you have to admit, they were absolutely freaking raped by the Allies because France was a salty son of a bitch.
Not to mention that today America has huge amounts of debt.
Yeah, you are right. If the American currency was to collapse, again, hasn't it collapsed like in 2003 or something?
It kind of in 2008 was a recession, but
yeah, the recession. Yeah, that recession. That accumulated even more debt, and also Trump by doing this, Trump is increasing that debt. I think by doing this trade war.
Here's a comparison.
Not exactly.
So the U.S., according to financial experts, we can take on about 10 times as much debt as we have now and still be financially feasible. That's about our limit. Germany is running at a 1% GDP rate compared to so their debt, they cannot repay their debt off even in their current state. If the
Well, they're
US
trying to pay it off. You do realize, unlike America, they're trying to pay it off.
Well, they're trying to pay off the debt with the other countries, but
They're also using their own, money.
yes. But my point is that like if Germany collapsed, they couldn't survive. But if the U.S. economy collapsed, we wouldn't like completely fall apart. We'd be in a bad situation, but we wouldn't go Weimar Republic. We'd just kind of we'd be like the Great Depression, but it wouldn't be like a Weimar Republic situation. It's not like Zimbabwe. No, they came out with $1 million bills in Zimbabwe now.
It's like 100 trillion Zimbabwean dollars, 40 cents.
Yeah.
So
as of Germany will never be in the state as Venezuela though ever.
I mean, unless they go further socialist, which is I can't believe possible, but it is.
No.
Venezuela might just say fuck, I can't speak English today. They must just say like, oh yeah, we're communists. No, just say it already, and then China can be like excuse or something. I don't fucking know.
So you're communists now. Why don't we come in and swoop in and take everything?
No, you can't go to my fucking house. Get away from me.
What?
Finland, no.
I'm just looking for a really bad mapping video at the moment.
I think we've covered this topic enough at this point.
Oh, we moved on to a different topic.
We entirely strayed from something that wasn't even in it. Like we went from the North Korea U.S. summit.
No, that's old. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the trade war.
The trade war? Oh god, okay.
We literally just did. We literally
let's talk about Canada and America.
Let's not.
Alright.
I'm up for it.
Yeah.
Alright, Azal, let's go.
Oh no.
Canadian versus American. Let's just talk about this.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, look at the chat. I've started my own little support group.
Hashtag save Ukraine.
Save Ukraine.
My bet's
First
on
of all, I'm
right
gonna go with
now.
my personal opinion really quick. I'm just gonna go with my personal opinion. Fuck America because of this trade war.
Hi.
Why? Because we're basically taking away all the major exports you have.
Fuck you.
See, Wonder's just plain out salty.
I am salty about this because I am a Canadian patriot and I want this trade war over.
Canadian patriot.
And submit.
Hashtag what's a Ukraine? Yes. What's a Ukraine? Hashtag what's a Ukraine?
No.
Oh,
Ukraine.
oh, do we need to? I was gonna wait to upload the history of Ukraine episode, but we can do it right now.
Do it now. Do it now.
All right, children, everyone, quiet. We're gonna get the 400 slideshow going.
No.
Oh no.
No, but
Stop.
Oh no.
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 Just upload it and we'll watch it later.
Yeah.
no one watches my videos.
West
Yeah,
Finland
'cause
wants
we're
your
dead
desk,
too.
Wonder. Do you want to give West Finland your desk?
Do you want to rape?
How are you gonna have my desk? I'm not sitting on the floor, sir.
I'm sitting on the floor.
You depressed child.
I'm
Shut
sitting
up.
on my
Someone
couch.
just asked me, can I make dinner for you?
I'll make
Usually
dinner for
it's
you.
lunchtime.
Don't mind if you come in and see me pissing on it. It's not what it looks like.
Wait, what?
Nothing. I won't
Taking a
piss in your
piss right
meal
now?
if I make it.
Hmm.
West Finland wants to sit on your desk,
What
Wonder.
were we talking
How do you
about?
feel
Oh
about
yeah. So let's
You're
go back.
talking about desks.
No, let's go back to the summit. So
So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that most of you think that this was a waste of time, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Hashtag invade Russia if you agree. Hashtag why save Ukraine if you can save soil.
Hashtag annex Crimea.
Hashtag invade Russia.
Where's the kick button in here?
Hashtag Donetsk. Hashtag Donetsk and that other region in Ukraine is independent and is recognized by the whole UN.
Wonder West Finland is getting a little sexual with your desk right now.
Let's not look at the chat for a minute.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna close out of that.
American mapper invade Russia.
Ah yes.
desk. He wants the desk.
Sapphire and your best friend wants the dick.
Oh.
I hate you so much.
This is all a ploy just to do
Oh.
that.
Oh, after the third topic,
hate you.
can we have a question period?
Let's not. Because
why
we're gonna
not?
get destroyed.
We're having a Q&A after everything. All right,
Yay.
let's
Yay,
talk
that's
about
fun.
the big thing
Oh,
that's
no.
happening in America right now. Are you guys
Oh,
ready?
No.
Which
no.
one? Is it California falling
Who's
apart?
ready for me to screech like
Is
No,
it
that?
New
and
York
besides the
falling
part that
apart?
California is falling apart.
Uh,
Let's
is
talk about the opinions on Central American immigrants going to America, our sympathies, why we don't like it, and our opinion on how the U.S. is dealing with it.
okay. I'm
Okay,
gonna.
folks.
Say,
I'm
I'm gonna.
okay,
say-
the
folks.
Americans
The
start
US
off
is
with it.
own fault.
Okay, so take a look at this. Why people complain about you being separated from your children when you cross the border? That's what happens when you go to jail. Do you get separated from your children? Yes, you do. If you go to jail, you get separated from your children. Why is this such a big deal? If you cross the border, that's breaking the law. You would get separated from your children nonetheless.
You're gonna get copyrighted now because of saying.
Look here, Shapiro.
You sounded like a fed up recording of you speaking it.
Okay, I'm gonna save my opinion for last because it's gonna be.
No,
a
you
while.
say, oh, you want to keep yours for last?
Yeah. So, Cole,
Okay,
you
Wonder
know
Girl.
you're a guest. Why don't you say something?
No, Cold
Alright, I
is
said
mute.
something.
Oh, Cold's here. Okay, good. You
Yeah.
go, Cold.
What?
Oh,
Topic
something.
3.
Okay,
Wait.
folks,
Okay, so my opinion on Central
speak
America.
faster.
I don't need to speak faster. Okay, anyway, my opinion on the Central American immigrants going to America. I mean, it's basically kind of like the same situation of Mexican immigrants going to America. And I don't really think we should just build a wall and everything will be fine. It's just gonna keep happening over and over again. So, I mean, I don't really have any sympathies going on with this, to be honest. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The US should just, like, I don't know, try to increase. No, they should try and make living in other countries in America a little bit better and help out other smaller countries in Americas. Like the corrupted countries and down in South America. I'm not saying all of them are, but I'm saying
Yes, they
some.
are.
Okay, folks. So when you say that, so Cole, when you say that, you say that.
Oh, okay.
I can't.
I have a question. What would the wall even do?
Okay, so if you have incentive to
Oh, wait,
give
I have
to
the
blacks
diagram.
in Central American
People,
countries, there's no incentive to give to blacks inside of America. Okay, folks.
No, but like those Mexicans can just grab their diamond pickaxes and
Okay, folks. Minecraft is not part of this. Okay, please stop talking about Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft is not a part of this, it's just a video game.
However, we will be building a wall in Kalenia. Okay, Wonder. We will be building a wall.
Mining away.
Is that still a thing? Is Kalenia still here?
Yeah. Kalenia is still technically a thing, and I'll be building a wall, and then I'll be promptly leaving after 6.0 begins. I will just build a wall and then leave. Hooray, folks!
okay then. Since
So,
I'm not
How about Azov say his opinion about the Central American immigrants?
Oh, we haven't got Wonder yet.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
haven't got my very biased opinion on this.
Oh
Yeah.
God! Here we go.
Are you for open borders, Wonder?
Well, I'm not going for the open borders. No, I'm not going for that.
Praise the Lord.
I agree that these are illegal immigrants. Yeah, they're illegal immigrants, but it's kind of America's fault in a way.
What do you mean? Explain, please.
No. I want to hear this.
So during the Cold War, America sponsored all these dictatorships in the nations in South America and Central America, causing either mass famines, civil wars. Look at freaking Argentina; they went to war with Britain out of desperation to make the people love him. That was
Yeah.
all sponsored by America.
But like the thing with that also was that South America was before that also a clusterfuck that died.
Well, America propped up a dictatorship in El Salvador, and that kind of ended really, really bad. Also in Guatemala, you basically used to escape for democracy to get rid of people who have a stint of socialism. Blame it on communism.
Hey, actually, now I think about it, Mexico is doing the same to America.
Folks, communism does not work. Okay, communism does not work. Please stop saying that it does.
Unless
Socialism
you're
does not
China.
work. Communism does
Unless
not
you're
work.
China.
Communism is
China
hella
is a failed
gay.
state. China has become more capitalist in the time. It's not really communist anymore.
Communism is for gay faggots.
Exactly.
Like you.
Wonder your jokes suck. Okay, it's plain and simple.
Dude,
Shut up, Sapphire.
No.
you.
You.
Original jokes, damn.
I
Yes,
know.
inconvenient.
All right, so let me go back to my opinion. So essentially, the United States is basically just like, oh yeah, we're gonna stop communism in these Central American states. How could this affect us in the future? 2018. Damn immigrants.
Okay, folks, the immigrants are too much.
And
Got any
Immigrants.
opinions on this?
nope, because I do not know shit about America. But we have our own shitty ass immigration crisis going on here.
Ha ha ha.
Haha.
I also
I
feel
agree.
quite a bit. Oh, 1 second. I also feel quite a bit of sympathy for these immigrants because they're running away from goddamn civil wars.
Oof.
And I'm
Uh,
not.
I-
I don't like it how the United States of. I don't like how you're separating children. I like how they're
Oh.
separating children.
Oh, that'll be a conversation.
Oh, great. Okay, here we go again.
Oh,
What happens
no,
when you go to jail, Wonder? Do you get separated from your kids when you go to jail?
Sapphire, I can't take you seriously when you talk like this.
Yeah.
Let me answer the questions.
No.
Do you get separated from your kids when you go to jail?
Yes, you would, but this isn't their main country. This is freaking immigration. In immigration, you usually just get sent back to your country. You don't get your children separated from you.
That's what that's what the United States should do, though. They should try and help their neighbors.
You're going through all the processes. Your children should be next to you the whole time, taking in all of it.
Also, I feel if like 1 second, think about the word I'm trying to use. If these immigrants who come to America, if they actually have like a good like they can actually support the economy, I feel like the United States is like, okay, you can come to America now.
Well, then it's not an illegal
They actually go through the immigration process. It's fine.
They
They
actually
don't.
do.
But like there's
If they go through the immigration process, it's fine if they come across. But you need to actually have the paperwork to prove it.
Oof, I don't know shit about America.
Yeah, it's pretty honest. Yeah. Why would you want to know how to know about America? It's
You trust me, you don't.
Uh,
Well, you folks like Ben Shapiro, okay.
So,
Well-
Azov, you explain your very bias. I mean, realistic opinion.
All right.
Yes, please do.
So, for one thing, about how everyone says that the U.S. should not be able to build this wall, it's a waste of time, blah, blah, blah. One, they are making it to be effective. No one knows how effective because no one's done this on the border before. But I see it more as like a national symbol. Like, let's see, let's think of a national. So, like, when Germany built the Brandenburg Gate, they built that to be a national monument. Well, that's what Trump is trying to do for America. It's supposed to be a national symbol, part of his legacy for people to remember and have national pride over. But he's also making it with practicality. I've seen the designs. You know, they're out in the public. The wall is not the entire like defense of the country, right? It's only part of the border. What?
Wait, hold up. Okay. If I think about going to Natural Wonders, I will just like think about some building like the Eiffel Tower or something, not seeing some random ass wall.
I mean,
Well,
why not?
People go to see a random ass wall in China. Why not this one?
Exactly.
Just because this one's still in use, it's not as good.
Basically.
Right.
But
Plus,
But,
why would you want to go see a wall that is actually currently keeping people from getting into the United States? Like,
I mean, it's not really meant
I
to be
mean-
a tourist attraction. It's more like a national icon.
Yeah.
but that's
okay,
Yeah,
I-
but I don't see how it's
icon
a
world.
national icon.
Yeah, there's a huge difference between the wait, look in the chat. This
Who
and-
taggeth me?
Which chat? Where did you put it?
like
Got
the
tabbed somewhere.
so
Okay, that is the current wall. That is not the one they're building.
so that shitty thing.
That's what they already have.
what the fuck is that picture of Kim
Impressive.
Jong-un and Trump kissing?
Cancer.
Anyway, yeah, like
Yeah,
I'll
it's
keep
cancer in
I'll
a
keep the
nutshell.
current wall, just a fence. That's fine. That's fine. But a freaking concrete wall, I think that's overkill.
And it's also like a waste of money in a way.
I mean, like, look at
And also, once this wall's done, imagine those freaking fees on that wall to maintain
No,
it.
wait. I know a perfect example. Let's think about the Berlin Wall. Everyone fucking hates it.
but it was effective, wasn't it?
Oh, it actually
It's
was not very
effective, but
effective.
nobody likes
Well,
it.
people got around or under it, of course, but like
No,
Taxes.
but in the Berlin Wall, still people trying to find a way to get over it, or just try to get out of the.
well, everybody's always gonna find a
Okay.
way over it. It's like a computer. Everyone's always gonna find a way to break into something, to hack something. It's more about slowing down. So the wall is not meant to like stop them permanently. It's to shut up,
There's already a fucking fence. for that.
The wall's purpose is to shut up Sapphire.
No,
There's
the wall's
already-
Yeah,
purpose
that's what the
is-
wall's there for.
But it's
The
also
walls-
kind of wrong that America's forcing Mexico to pay for the wall as well.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's actual bullshit.
Exactly.
Okay, let
Again,
let me talk and I'll address all
No.
these things.
No, no,
I
no,
never.
no, no,
I
no.
didn't realize Azov was a wall
Azov.
supporter. I never realized you were one, Azov.
So the wall is meant to slow them down. That way, border security in vehicles, helicopters, drones, dogs, they can find the people. It's meant to slow them down.
You do realize most vehicles are able to find the majority of these immigrants. You do realize
Well,
a
yeah,
very small fraction get to the continent, get to like Texas. Like
11 million are the current immigration population in Texas in the last 5 years.
Well, they're doing the
11
same,
million people.
They're doing the same thing as what America did to them in Texas, huh?
Okay, well, so just because it was right, it's because someone did it doesn't make it right.
They're doing the same.
also, Azov, you do realize that your nation, the United States of America, is the biggest immigrant acceptor in the world. So you of course have immigrants living around.
Legal immigrant. Okay, so here, as an immigrant myself, my family came here legally. All right, it took my mother 15 years to get the immigration process completely done. I find it offensive that these people are disregarding the entire system. It's like someone cutting in line, but it's cutting in line for Canada's healthcare system. People are gonna die because other people broke through. They're draining resources because when they get here, they get immediately on government programs.
Yes.
You know what?
Christ, I have
Canada-
never heard
Yes.
you this
Canada-
passionate about something.
Canada did the
Azov
same
was
thing.
right.
All right. Canada had a major problem with Chinese women coming over here and giving birth in the country and staying. Millions of
Yeah.
Chinese came in here, and guess what? Guess what Canada did? They cut their border to them, and they have a stronger immigration process right now than the U.S. does.
Yeah, yeah, we have a strong immigration process. Yeah, and what is America doing? They just accept immigrants.
What do you mean we just accept immigrants?
Like you basically just accept immigrants at this point right now. Like before,
What?
actually.
No,
Wait,
not really. That's not exactly correct.
This is my dad talking to. This is what my dad told me, that your immigration system sucks ass. That's the first thing.
Well, yeah, because we're not allowed to enforce it. See, we have the rules, but people in Congress, mainly at the left, are telling us it's immoral to enforce our own border policies. So yeah,
Exactly.
the immigration system sucks because we're not allowed to follow our own laws because it's immoral and it's being cruel. And you know what? I find a difference. So these immigrants, all right, they're always like, "Oh yes, the countries are falling apart." Okay, I'm not saying that I want their countries to be shitholes. I feel sorry for them, but you know what? It's just like it's like this difference. It's like the Syrians, all right. The Syrians are not they're not like refugees. The difference between a refugee and an economic migrant is someone who is fleeing. So a refugee will flee to the nearest safest country. A Syrian should only be going to Turkey. Sorry, Al. They should only be going to Turkey, or they should be going to Saudis, somewhere that's not in the world.
Excuse me.
sorry.
They're going to the EU. You do realize they're going to the EU.
Yeah, fuck
Hold
that.
No one wants to go to Turkey anymore.
I
No one
right.
wants to go to Saudi
that-
Arabia.
Well,
Guess
well,
what? Hold on, I'm not done. All right.
Hungary for
Let
building.
Azov
If you were to say that if you go to Izmir or if you go to Istanbul, for most of it you'll just see immigrants crossing over.
Okay, well,
No,
I'm trying
no,
to
but-
say something. Look,
Let
so
Azov finish his
a
point.
refugee would go to the nearest safest country that's just basically not in war. But these people are economic migrants. These are people that are leaving their country and using this as an excuse to immigrate to any country they want, not the next safest one, to wait for them to be able to go back. They are moving permanently. That way they never have to go back. And so these people need to go through the immigration process like every other person in the world does. They do not get the special right to just waltz in, not go through any government process, take government money, and then not contribute to the economy. Yes, some of them get jobs. Yes, some of them do help.
Lots
But
of them
we're not-
actually do get jobs.
But we're not getting. See, so most countries when this happens, they get a brain drain. Like Syria, they're losing all their intelligent people. Mexico, they're encouraging their less educated people to come here, and then we have to educate them for them. I looked at some study. It's like, where is it? I have a page
No,
open.
but I mean,
85% of the young males that come to America without a family, that money goes back to their families in Mexico. You know what? That's okay, but that's not contributing to the American economy. That's sucking the money out of the country.
yeah.
Exactly.
So if
But here's the
these
thing,
people were real refugees, they'd be going to Mexico. But you know what Mexico did? They built a wall. They built a wall to keep the Guatemalans out, and they sent them here. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
Okay, I mean,
well, actually, did you know
I
the
think
whole
America
Guatemalan-
should be
Okay,
supporting
everyone be quiet for a
okay.
second. Azov, the whole Mexico-Guatemala thing was actually supported by the United States completely.
Yeah. So what? That's what they should be doing. Oh, wait, which part of it? Building their wall or having them
getting
come here?
military checkpoints. It's super difficult to get for Guatemalans to get to USA now because the Mexicans have enforced such a big crackdown there.
I know. I'm using this wall as an example of why the U.S. should be able to have its own. Why?
But the thing is, first and foremost, that small wall is not an actual wall; it's a fence.
Okay. You know what? They can't afford a wall. Something is better than nothing. I prefer the fence.
At the least, the freaking United States should not put a fucking big wall that's going to cost them so much goddamn money. They have to put. They should really just put fucking checkpoints along the border. That would be able to check them out.
Alright,
You know how big the U.S. border is?
I know how fucking big it is. We have the longest border on our side, and secondly, I know how freaking big. I've been to the U.S.-Mexico border. My God, I've been to
this might be a little bit. This might be a little bit on topic or off topic. Sorry, but technically, I mean, America already is facing weird changes in like the points of like just local communities and etc. Mostly like from SJWs, to be honest. And I don't know, to be honest. And then now we're crowding so many people into our country because of illegal immigrants coming from the south, pretty much. That's all I gotta say.
But wait, I want to talk about the European situation. Like, I love what the Eastern Europe, like Hungary and shit, are doing with them actually trying to save Europe from their biggest mistake ever, letting all those Syrians in. Italy is finally also turning by, like with their patrol boats actually stopping.
Bulgaria already like built a fucking fence to try and stop the illegal immigrants.
Dutch. Can I say my opinion for this kind of thing?
Activists in the chat right now.
Okay, this is my opinion. Get the smart Syrians in the country, kick the unsmart ones out.
Yes.
No, but like the thing is, like they're all.
We're going to profile who we want.
No, wait. Okay. So, like, with the thing is with like they all bring their culture with them, and all those people hate each other for some reason. All those racial tensions come to Western Europe, and then we get to Sweden.
Oh God, Sweden.
BlueCon is not happy right now.
Why? Because he's not in here?
A, because he's not invited, and B, because what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Do I need to rant like Ben Shapiro again?
Yes.
Should I invite BlueCon so he can join in our conversation on this?
No, that'll make it worse. We're already at a very bad state.
No. I see. I'm enjoying this.
And I invite BlueCon.
Typical behavior of Wonder.
This will be fucking holy. I want to see him come in and scream at Azov.
Okay, folks. Come through America, get through the immigration process, do it properly, and you won't get separated from your kids. Plain and simple. Okay, folks.
We went from freaking North America, then we went to Europe.
Okay, folks, you gotta do it properly.
God.
You gotta do it properly, or things are not gonna work out. Okay, folks.
All right, Blue. What's your opinion on what we've been talking about?
Yeah.
I just joined. What do you guys like? The topic.
As of basically, if we go back in the stream, basically what's happening is that we've been talking about the U.S. immigration stuff.
Also,
I know
some
Blue
of
Con has a
your
very lovely
information.
opinion on this.
You
have a very lovely
um,
opinion on this, don't you, Blue? Very colorful and beautiful.
I need
opinion.
everyone's opinions first to see where I stand at. Oh
We've got Wonder, who is sympathy for the people. We've got me, who is full on. You better come here legally, or we're gonna get you iced. We've got Sapphire.
shit! I already know what I think about you now. Okay.
Sapphire is supporting me. Cold, I don't. He's kind
I've
of
basically just been bench
semi-neutral.
I'm always neutral to be honest.
Dutch hasn't said anything.
I'm basically just being Ben Shapiro.
Oh, Sunday joined now.
Why is Sundal here?
Okay. Why is everyone now joining?
All right. I'm going to Don't worry about why someone joined. I'm going to ask you guys a question.
Okay.
Okay.
Why don't you hold on? Wait, stop playing Roblox. Chinese is doing stuff. Why do you guys not like that immigrants are coming in? Like, what's your
Which kind of
reason?
Illegally,
immigrants?
and if
Immigrants are
you're doing
gay.
it illegally.
Which kind of immigrants?
Okay, forget about the illegally ones, but the illegally ones. Like, why do you not like it? Besides they're illegal. Besides that, why do you not like it?
I do not want my nation to become a second Sweden.
Okay, first of all, this is not even about that. we're not Sweden.
We kind of merged
forward.
Are
Like-
you becoming Sweden? Yes, you are.
Okay,
Basically,
first of
just
all,
don't
we're
become
not
Sweden.
They're not Muslim or whatever the fuck we're talking about. I don't know.
Whoa,
So-
what's wrong with
Well, some of
Muslims?
them are.
No,
you said
but
a second Sweden, so you're obviously referring to that, are you not? I
Yeah,
didn't say anything wrong with them.
no. The thing is, Stockholm is now called the rape capital of Europe, thanks to all those illegal
Yeah.
immigration shit.
All right, we're not talking about Sweden. We're talking about this
No, we're
area.
talking about
We're
The
talking about the
American
American immigration policies
Yeah, so
Oh,
we're talking about that.
and how America's handling it and what our freaking views on it are.
So Azov and Sapphire, what are your opinions on them?
Do I gotta
On why
start
they're
this
coming in.
over again?
What?
What?
We've already talked about our opinions. We've been doing this for a while, and then
We
you
just
just
covered-
screaming.
I know, but
Yeah.
I want to see why.
You're
Not
gonna
their
make us do
opinions.
this again.
The
Not
only
like
person
this.
you're
We actually been
against the biggest
talking
is
about this
Azov.
for the
Azov, really
longest.
quickly say your basic opinions right now, and then you can fight with BlueCon and get.
Okay. These people are not. They are leaving war-torn countries. Yes, I'm sorry. Sad. That's not good. We fix that. But you don't need to be coming to the U.S. This is the definition between a refugee and an economic migrant. Refugees go to the safest nearest country, wait to go back. Economic migrants move to any country they want to, and then they don't leave. These people are not planning on leaving. So if they're going to come here, I'm okay with that as long as they do it legally and they don't just automatically hop on government resources without even being in the system of immigration. And then some of the people, yes, we have families coming over. They're doing good. We have some people that are coming with good intentions. Then we get unchecked people that are causing crime. We get these news stories of people that come here. They've been deported 7 times. On the 7th time they've came back, they raped a girl and then murdered her. And now they're going to be back in another month because the border security is not good enough. And so I just want these people to come in here legally, go through the process like my family did, and have respect for all the immigrants that came here before and founded this nation.
So besides war-torn countries, I understand where you're coming from, and I agree with half the stuff. Actually, the majority of what you're saying I agree with. But what if it's not like Iraq? What if it's not a war-torn country? What if it's like where mafias are and like just gang-related stuff is? What if they want to go to America just to get rid of that?
They need okay. Well, then they're just plain immigrants, and they still need to go through the legal system.
What if
because it's
they're at risk of dying before they do that, though?
Okay, you know what? These people need to take it into their own hands and fix their country. Look at Venezuela. Venezuela is an utter shit show, and it's collapsed on itself. The people are finally getting a backbone and fighting against their fear that's been installed in them, and they're fighting to make their country a better place. That's what these people need to do. They need to
Right,
get some...
but Venezuela's conflict was because of the government. not
And-
gangs and stuff.
That
Okay.
is
Not
true.
correct.
Okay, well then let's look at Colombia, right next door. The terrorist organization FARC was a bunch of opium dealers that kept on raiding villages. What did they do? They
But wait.
collaborated with the government
But wait,
to
but wait.
remove FARC.
Isn't
the government's too
Colombia
weak.
American friendly though?
What if the government what if the government's too weak?
You overthrow the government.
Then you have civil war.
Yeah, then you have a civil war, then you have a war-torn country, and that equals immigrants going to America or safer countries.
Okay, well, besides Mexico, they should be going to the next one across the border who's not at war. And if they're all in war, well, guess what? They can apply for refugee status, and they can see if they get in or not.
But what if they're gonna die before then?
Well, then
You
that
know what?
sucks.
We can talk about it as a more... We can sit here all day talking morality. Yes, we want to save as many people as we want. But if we look at practicality, the U.S. cannot take in an entire continent's worth of people. It is just physically impossible. The same way Europe cannot take in the entire Middle East refugee population and survive. Practicality,
You have a point.
these people need to stay and fight. You know what? I am all for America sending aid to the people, not to any government, to the literal people that need help. We can send aid. I would volunteer to help them. But when they come here and half of them aren't even educated and they come on here, take the government resources, and then they don't contribute anything at all.
Who's eating chips right now?
Really?
Who is
eating
he?
chips?
Who is eating chips?
Who has the crave? Who?
Huh?
Someone
like-
is eating chips.
It's like look at South Africa, all right?
Then you're
Australia
big-
is willing to take in the South African migrants. That's very noble of them. They can handle it because even though it's like millions of white people being thrown out of the country, it's not the entire country. We are literally getting a majority of the country's families moving here. And then I want to move on to when they talk about the separation of children at the border, all right?
Oh boy.
Okay.
Listen to that.
Oh no.
We can't talk about that. Okay, listen up. Okay, listen
That
here.
is gonna be very.
No, I'm not.
tough.
No, I'm not gonna.
Again.
Before anyone says anything, technically that was kind of that's over with, isn't it?
Right. He signed the
I'm gonna-
executive action, and right now it's in Congress. It's
It's-
pretty much over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can we avoid that because it's over. It's pretty much
I
almost
wanna
over.
We don't need to
Shapiro
talk about that
again.
shit.
We're
I
not
just wanna-
going into that controversial subject. We're already having a big fight since about this.
I
between
just
you
want to
and
add a
us.
small
So
point.
Let's
to
just
it.
not talk
We're in a
about
fight.
that.
Should we
We're-
just
we're
go
in
to
a
the
fight.
Q&A
This
now?
is called a debate, not a fight.
It's called a
Should-
fight.
Should we go to? It's called a fight.
Should we
It's
just
a-
go
Anyway,
to the
should we just
Q&A?
go to the Q&A? Should we just go to Q&A?
Yeah, let's
or-
go to the
Let's
Q&A.
go into Q&A.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I just joined, but all right.
Okay,
All right
folks.
then. So let's
Separation
start
is
Q&A.
for
So
sound.
start asking any of us questions. Kiwi said this. Australia isn't real.
Yeah, Australia
not.
is entirely fake. I've been working with the establishment, the Illuminati. It's all faked.
Oof.
They're all actors.
What I think Alex Jones discovered you, dude. They're after you.
No,
they know
Alex
your
Jones
organization.
discovered barbecue.
Okay, we need questions, real questions. Kiwi, you're on the I don't know, the spotlight. Say something.
Yeah, just give us something. We need something to do.
Okay, are we taking mapping questions too, or
Let's
just?
just
we're
let's
taking
take
any
any.
kind of
Let's
anything.
take anything.
Okay.
Anything.
Legion Panther asked, "What do you use for your maps? Like to make them?"
I use
Well,
Paint.net.
I use
Wait.
One
What?
at a
Oh.
time.
Windows Movie Maker. Okay, one at a time.
I use the glorious program.
Did you
known
not hear what we just
as-
said?
BlueCon, you're first. Go. I'm going in alphabetical order.
Thank you. I use Photoshop and Sony Vegas for my mapping.
Okay, Cold, go.
I use Paint.net and Windows Movie Maker.
Okay, Sundle, not Sundles. Yes, yeah,
Dutch.
Sundle. Oof.
No, it's
Yeah.
Dutch. That's what you make your videos.
Oh yeah, Dutch.
Judge
Alright,
is dead.
he's
Go
dead.
on.
Dutch
Raise
guy.
dead. All right, Sapphire. What do you
Okay.
use?
Photoshop and Windows Movie Maker. And After Effects.
Why didn't we throw A's off?
Because
never mind.
I'm
Never mind. Yeah,
IH.
you're not.
I was going
Ultimately, what do you use to make
I
your
was going
videos?
by T.
I use Medibang, Paint.net, and Windows Movie Maker.
Okay. International. Azal, what do you use to make your videos?
When I mapped, I used Paint.net and Windows Movie Maker, and now that I make history videos, it's the same stuff plus Camtasia, so I can edit the audio and all that.
I
Just get Sony
use-
Vegas.
Oh, wait, and I also record my voice using Audacity. It's pretty good.
Just get Sony Vegas.
Shut
can't
up.
afford it.
Sony Vegas sucks. Anyway,
Oh,
I
that's
use
you.
I use Paint.net, Windows Movie Maker, and Camtasia.
You're not.
Ooh,
You're not that
we have a
smart.
great question by
Not
Nova
smart enough
Mapping.
to be-
Are you favorable or not favorable of Donald Trump?
Who
asked that?
No,
Who asked?
no.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm grabbing the gun. I'm going to the White House.
Right,
I'll never be back.
Okay, one at a
Definitely,
time. One at a time.
All right.
Rest in
Let's go
peace.
for Emirates mapping. You
Well,
like?
no. We gotta answer the question. One,
All right.
Question.
Oh
I'm
god.
very keen on answering it, Azov.
Everyone just say pro or no pro.
Not
Like that.
pro.
Pro.
One at a
One at a
time.
time, Wonder.
Fuck
I have
you.
another question. I have another
Alphabetical
question
order.
lined up for this as
Alphabetical
well.
order.
All right, me first. Do I have to say it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of
Yes.
obvious. Not pro. It's kind of obvious.
Okay, Cold, go.
Not pro.
Dutch, go.
Dutch is dead.
Oof. Okay then. Middle.
You're middle, so you're a centrist. Okay. Sunilanian.
Pro.
Fuck you.
Really?
Oh.
Pro.
Oh.
Listen.
Azov, do you support or do you not support?
I said pro.
You're a disgraceful person, not pro.
Pro.
It's not even because
Can
of
we not
it's
even-
because of,
everyone
like,
has
Let's
their
just not talk
okay.
about that.
Everyone has their opinions here. Come on, chill out.
We don't need to make another huge debate
we
about
live
that,
in a
so.
society.
Okay, next
Oh,
question.
Next
Liberals,
question.
but how do you
Bad
get trolled
meme.
Austin
Bad
style?
meme.
Next question. Next
Next
question.
Who inspired y'all to do mapping?
Oh my god, no.
Night.
stop.
Oh no.
I have my three mappers. I'll go first, I guess. Daniel Mapper.
Oof.
Oh.
Freeze Pond and Japanese.
Well,
All
got
right.
two of them.
We'll go in alphabetical order again since Wonder ruined that.
Yeah.
Lupin, go.
All right, mine are Serbian mapper, mapping or mapper? I don't know. Irradiate and Super LV.
Alright, so this might sound cringy, but my first mapping video I ever saw was Eidos, and it actually got me hooked into mapping.
You're
No
an Edos guy.
fucking joke.
Okay.
Anyway, and my
Don't
other
worry, I make quality mapping guy. That's fine.
my other two is Japanese and Luminous mapping.
Okay. Dutch is dead, so Sapphire.
No, I'm still here. I'm still here.
Oh,
Hello.
Dutch is finally here.
So,
Who
Yeah, I
inspired you
was
to
in
do
the
mapping?
shower. Night Phoenix.
Oh, wow.
You're serious.
Yeah, he like we used to be Xbox friends, and then he introduced me in mapping. I was like, cool, I guess.
Really?
I used to
Yeah.
talk to him on Skype.
Okay then.
Sapphire, who inspired you to map?
Okay, so no, I doubt a majority of you are gonna know who these are, except for Mope slightly, and then Mickey PL004
Oh yeah, I know.
and Batron.
And Batman. Okay.
Oh, and Golden Rebel as well.
All right, Sundal, who inspired you to map?
Alright, so
Oh no! Wait.
my
Brace
first
yourselves. Brace
the first
yourselves,
thing
guys.
that got me hooked to mapping was Romanian mapping.
Oof. Okay.
Okay.
I told you, brace yourselves.
So
Oof.
Romanian mapping, Japanese mapping, and the broken map. I mean Void Viper.
Void Viper.
They're all country ball mappers.
What do you expect?
I don't know. What
What
do you expect?
when I only
Yeah.
make country ball maps?
When you were mapping us up, what was the mapper that what were the mappers that inspired you to map?
So I had actually been watching since like the first, like 2011, right?
Oh,
Whoa.
That's
Yeah.
that's watching longer than me, so that's
I've been
a
here.
mapping veteran.
I actually saw, I forgot his name, but the first guy, I was like his third subscriber. Whenever,
What
like,
was
after,
his name?
I don't
Oh,
know.
wow.
It's on the wiki, and then I unsubscribed after I deleted an account. But that got me like in the back of my mind. I thought about it, and then for like another year, I kind of forgot about it because no one did anything. But then like Batran, all that had videos, and so then I watched, and then I said, you know what, I could do this myself. After I started watching Serbian, and I actually saw Wonder's video. I was like, well,
Ooh.
yeah, that was. I was like, you know, that's pretty good. I bet I could try. And so then I just kept going.
You
Nice.
quit mapping ultimately.
Well, yeah, but that's because like out of 400 subscribers, I
Wait,
got
so-
30 viewers.
Wait, so the first mapping video is Merva Migi, whatever that shit.
Yeah,
is.
yeah, he's like
Purview
something-
Mirji.
he's like a
Yeah.
Scottish historian or something. I forgot.
Yeah,
but-
he's
Yeah,
a Scottish
he is.
historian. Yeah.
Follow him on Twitter. He's cool, except for his political opinions.
Did he stop? But did he
Oh,
stop?
wait, separate political opinions? I'm gonna follow him then, because
He agrees
still
with.
around.
From what I can tell, he likes.
I'll follow him later. Anyway, I'm
Matthew
gonna say
Nicholson
mine
is his
again.
name on
Daniel.
Twitter.
The first ever mapping video I watched was a Daniel Mapper video.
Nice. Everyone put Debs in the fucking chat.
I
More
know
like
it's-
an F.
Wait, are we doing the
Yeah.
first mine videos? Can I say mine then?
Yeah.
Everyone
you say
put
the
5
first-
Fs in the per person. Put 5 Fs in the chat, representing the 5 times that Daniel quit and then came back.
I'm just casually going to put the best video in existence on the chat.
All right. did-
I was inspired by original Daniel Mapper because I really enjoyed it for some reason. Like I don't know why I enjoyed this series though.
I like Daniel.
Are we ready for the next question?
Yeah, let's do the next question. What's the next
Oh
question?
my god! Everyone's putting
Look what I
Fs.
started.
Yeah. Like, so I'm,
F, 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 F.
okay. You know what?
All right, so Kiwi.
I
So
wasn't-
Kiwi. So this is Kiwi's question. Number 1, opinion on New Zealand, and I guess me. And number 2, why doesn't Canada control Alaska?
All right, so BlueCon first.
Okay. New Zealand. I don't know. I don't know. The reason why Canada doesn't control Alaska is because America bought it from Russia.
Alaska's Russia.
So
Yeah.
it's American now. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
You. Anyway, Cold go.
All right, so I just feel like New Zealand's kind of mistreated because they're always sometimes even people who make world maps just left out New Zealand. It's just like that back right corner right down there. No one remembers.
Oh, it's Australia part 2.
Yeah, it's sometimes Australia. Anyway,
Let's not do the Alaska one because I think everyone knows why.
yeah, let's not do it.
No,
Alaska.
Alaska is
Canada
clearly
was
Russian, so it's clearly not Canadian or American. It's
Fuck
clearly
you.
Russian.
Anyway, South anyway, Dutch go.
I heard they fuck sheeps in New Zealand.
Rip. We live in a
Best,
society.
best
Rip.
joke ever since fucking 1989.
Rip.
And say what Bluecon said about the Alaska thing.
This is a society.
Okay. New Zealand, congratulations. You have done very well at keeping Australia not existing a secret. You did amazing. You've done amazing.
All right, give New Zealand a golden star for that.
Yeah, give New Zealand a gold star.
All right, Sundal, your opinion on New Zealand?
My opinion on New Zealand, it's okay, I guess. It's just mini Australia.
Oh,
How about
Damn.
your opinion on your
There are like a couple of million people on there.
So like the first time I heard of New Zealand, I was like 7, and I still have the map from when I was 7 on my wall right now that I'm looking at.
Oh, no.
And I for some reason decided to circle all the islands in permanent marker. And I remember I found New Zealand and I was like, what is this? And I Googled New Zealand, and the first video that came up was about the kiwi bird. And after that, I've always liked New Zealand. I like how it looks. I like I just like the country itself. I like that beehive thing they've got going there. It's like the Capitol building. That's a pretty cool looking thing. Yeah, I just like New Zealand.
all
Also,
right.
it looks like Lord of the Rings because it was Lord of the Rings.
Oh god,
It's also Game of Thrones, I think. No, that's Croatia. Sorry, that's Croatia.
that's Croatia.
Yeah, that's Croatia. Sorry.
All right, Wonder go.
my opinion on New Zealand.
Bluecon, stop.
I love New Zealand because first I have family living in New Zealand, so that's great.
Why are you giving Kiwi the suck?
Because I can give a Kiwi to suck. I mean, what?
Give Kiwi the suck? I just got that on live stream.
Fuck. Shit, I'm gonna be exposed.
The art of.
You're already exposed, Wonder.
Crap! I have to go. I have to jump out my window. Oh crap!
Tax.
the FBI's
Don't do
here.
that, no.
The FBI's here.
Wait, but that's Canada.
If anyone want to play
Wait,
CS:GO,
what's
you can
outside
go ahead
sees
and play
American
CS:GO
tank?
right
Oh
now, boy.
no.
Oh, BlueCon. Chinese
Bluecon,
wants to
stop
play.
acting like your CS:GO game.
Counter Strike, Global Offensive, gay.
Counter Strike, that's offensive.
Is it the next question?
All right.
Wait, what about
I need to say why I also like New Zealand. I'm not done my question, UK. I'm not done my answer. I like New Zealand because A, I have family living there. Secondly, I think I have family worth Australia. One or the other.
tell Chinese I said yeah, Sheldon.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay.
so also I also like New Zealand because it's going to be the only place that doesn't get nuked in a world war.
That's what you think. Until I'm in office.
Switzerland. No.
Switzerland, what do you
I
think?
don't even think Trump knows what New Zealand is.
Does he? Does he?
If you guys want to go in a safe place, go to New Zealand.
Yeah,
No, actually go to Switzerland. You know, they can fit immigrants. They have one of them that fit like immigrants in their nation.
No,
In
wait,
Newport
guys.
Wood,
I have
so.
a good question.
Yeah, what's your question, Dutch?
But when was the first time that you made a map?
When I made a map, that was 2015.
early 2014.
Like, not even for a series or something, just a map.
Oh, okay. 2009.
Oh dear God, that was 2014.
The first time I ever made a map was
2009.
Let me find
My
my map and I can send a picture of it. It's really cringy.
the first time I made a map was probably my first AFOE. Not like that, not that one with like the 2-episode one that didn't even survive.
That
It was
one.
cringy.
That one.
Like the first, like the official one that actually had an ending.
The you know, the one that's like
Yeah, that
the
one.
Undertale one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. God.
Stop.
Stop. No, stop. I can't. I'm cringing.
I
too much.
have
Stop,
I
please.
have the so somebody asked this amazing question. What is your opinion on Despacito 2? And the second question is,
I never
if
got
you
to
have to
answer.
bring
Shoot.
Dead Mapper back,
Despacito.
You should
Shut
answer
up,
yourself.
Wonder.
That's what I think.
The Spagito.
I forgot to
that
say.
first one was a joke.
Let's do the
Okay,
second
but
one.
seriously though, the question is, if you had to bring a dead mapper back, which would it be?
Romanian.
Serbian.
No, I'd rather have Romanian than Bluza.
Why
Romanian
Romanian?
over Bluza. I'm to make Romanian great
If I
again.
could bring back a dead mapper, I would bring back myself.
Nick HD.
Just kidding. I'd bring back Irradiate.
I would bring back myself.
Serbian, I guess.
I would bring back the entire mapping community.
I would bring back
Most of the
Serbian, I
mapping
guess.
communities here.
I would bring back
yeah.
everyone from the generation.
So I wouldn't actually bring Romanian back. I'd bring back Irradiate.
Nice.
Seemed
Nice.
like an interesting character.
Nice, dude. I need that AFOW.
I would bring back Edgy Proxima. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
No,
Stop.
man.
Just say you're gonna bring back Proxima. He's already partially dead.
I'd probably bring back Cosmic.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
technically,
know what? I liked his channel. I gotta be.
I want
yeah.
Papa Cosmic back.
Cosmic was.
I enjoyed that weed smoking hippies channel. It was pretty good.
I just want Papa Cosmic to come back.
Alright, guys.
Yeah, you don't do that when I'm.
Mapper
falling right
past
next to you.
57, boys.
Who's next?
Our opinions on Romanians.
What? No. We haven't gotten through everybody.
You'll see.
Wait, what was
who
the
was
question
that?
again? I forgot the question.
If
You had to bring
you could
a
bring
dead
back
mapper
one
back,
dead
which would
mapper,
it
who would
be?
you bring back?
Oh, Serbian. I don't know.
Nick HD.
I would bring back the best mapper who I would bring back
Stop.
Jabril.
Jabril.
Oh.
Yes.
Jabril!
back
Jabril! I would bring back Jabril!
So I'd bring back either
bro.
Romanian, Irradiate, or Contingency.
I would bring back Jabril.
I would bring back Concordia.
Wait, am I answering this too? Because I answer already.
You already answered. Who would I bring back? Oh, I would bring back the best mapper we've ever.
You should bring
met.
back BlueCon.
No, we're
Dang.
bringing. Okay,
Jabril.
okay, it's between two. It's either oh god, I forgot his name already.
Your mom.
No, you know what? We're not
Your
gonna.
mom
We're
gay.
just gonna go. We're gonna bring back whichever version of Cascadian is available.
No.
No.
No, wait.
No.
Let's
No.
bring back Burgundy.
No. No.
Let's bring
No.
back
If you move your hands off,
Burgundy.
I'm gonna have to kill you now.
Guys, let's bring back
Unmute.
Burgundy.
No. Illegal.
Bring back
Yeah.
A's Upskin Cascadia.
Illegal. No Burgundy, no Cascadian mapper. That is.
Let's bring back
What about Southern
Nick
Vietnam?
HD. Let's bring back Nick HD.
I muted Azov in Dutch
Why? That's just mean.
because they brought up the sin word.
You're mean.
Like Sissy Sapphire.
Oh, Burgundy. Oh, that's the sin word. Okay.
Oh.
If you could nuke one country, what would it be?
Montana.
I would nuke Regina in specific.
That's not even a country though.
I would
don't
nuke.
care.
I would.
I just want Wander dead.
I nuke either Alberta, Montana, or probably Mapper Chrisland.
I would nuke
Just
Belgium.
kill off Burgundy.
I would nuke Sweden.
Oh shoot!
I would
Bring back the world's
I
first
would
map.
bring back. I would nuke Wallonia.
I don't even care if it's not a country. Just nuke Regina.
Sapphire, you love how
I
you just went out there right away and just yelled America.
I will nuke Antarctica. I will just nuke Antarctica.
I
Why
will
not?
the North
Oh,
Pole.
here's one. When will you think that mapping will die?
Never.
Let's say between 2020 or 2025.
Yep.
So by the time I'm in college, that's great.
And by the time
Yeah.
mapping's reached its 20th year, it's gonna be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either that, or we'll have the first mapper to reach 100,000.
Here's my question: How much longer do you think Cheese Waffles is gonna map for?
One
2
day.
days.
One
One
College.
day.
5
One
more
day.
years.
Oh,
I'd say
One
for at
day.
least less than a year or up to 2 years, at least.
Because he's already done his. He's already on his 2nd year.
I'm
I'm
Say
not
for at
even
least
on
2
my
more
first.
years.
I'm not even on my first year yet.
how did I? I'm sorry if I'm sorry.
I am on my first year.
I'm on my.
fifth.
I'm getting close to my 2nd year.
I'm on my fifth, boys.
Second. I'm on
Shut up,
my.
Sapphire.
Okay,
You're
so
you're on your you're on your fifth, but you're still on 700 subs. Nice.
Shut up.
Wait, if you're on your
Wait,
fifth
what are you guys talking
and you're
about?
like 13. Wait,
Yes.
What are we
hold
talking
on.
about?
Were you 8 when you started mapping?
No, you're 1 year older.
9?
Hitler jokes.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Cancer.
I mean, if my sister started, she would be
Oh,
like,
someone asked this. When do you think Japanese mapping will quit YouTube?
A month.
Probably next year.
when he gets
Yeah.
tired of cheese waffles.
Oh, I think that's already. I think that's already happened. I mean,
That's
what?
already happened though.
Like, I'm just saying. I think
When he finally decides to get a flight to New York City and kill cheese.
Hey,
That's my job, though.
kill me, please.
Shut up, Wonder.
That's my job. I'm the hitman.
Wonder,
here.
it's our job to go to cheese's school and set it on fire.
Oh.
Grab flamethrower. Fuck my life.
Yes.
All the other kids with the pumped up kicks. better
Columbine flashbacks.
All the
Oh,
other
God.
kids with their
Oh,
pumped up kicks, you better run, better run.
but-
Who wants to hear a trumpet?
Hey, Wonder, Bashkir would also nuke your hometown.
Ha!
Why
Ha!
would you nuke me, Bashkir? I'd nuke every bit of Italy.
So I think Jap would actually be going quickly because of conversations I've had with West. So apparently, Japanese wants to start becoming a history channel.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
Wait, what?
a geography channel. Sorry, he's been thinking about starting to talk about geography.
We live in a society.
No,
We
he's
live in a
going to. No, he's going to be
Your
the
next
bootleg
challenge
of
is going to be about
geography.
how we're a society.
He's going to be the bootleg of geography now.
Yeah, basically that's
Don't you
what he's
mean
talking about.
international history?
Behind the meme.
Oh no.
We're not talking about that.
Hello, internet, and welcome to
When I quit
Japanese.
mapping, I will become behind
Welcome
the
to
meme
Jap
version
Theory.
2.0.
Ali A
Welcome to
joins the
Jap
mapping
Theory.
community.
Oh my god. Trumpet mapping.
No, wait. I think the mapping community would be over when Ali A joins the mapping community.
What are you talking about? It would be the best at its state.
No, but then we'd have all these cringy mappers who would idolize Romanian.
Oh god.
And then make exact copies, because I think... Wait, Fortnite mapping.
Zoa's Diet Mapping says he's going to make a diss track against Behind the Meme.
You know what I've always found odd about diss tracks?
What?
People act like they're so like manly and cool in it, but
This track is for though, isn't it?
a diss track is just people writing poetry about each other with music.
Poetry, quote unquote.
So it's like
Poetry.
it's just two men making poetry with music against each other.
I'll end your life. That's poetry. Yeah, keep talking about I'll end your life.
And I'm gonna murder you.
Please do. I want to die.
Okay. All right. I've set a tactical nuke to land in Nashville.
I'm not in Nashville right now, though.
Where are you though?
What?
I'm
How did
not
I miss?
saying.
There you go.
I'm not saying.
You know, I think this went surprisingly well for a first.
Yeah, and Alp was spamming me at the beginning saying Mappercast bootleg, so this is great.
Yeah, we're basically Mappercast. If Mappercast.
Void
and
Viper's gonna
Screencast
rape
had
me
a
now.
child.
We get as many views as they do, so I mean,
Mappercast, but most of the mappers still map in some way, shape, or form.
hi.
You know, it's in the name, Mappercast.
I'm the
You know,
only
at least we all do videos.
Yeah,
Mappercast
we
died.
all produce videos. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all make quality content.
Yeah.
I know about quality.
Quality.
Yeah, I make quality content.
Odd how if I open up the live stream on my phone, odd how the first recommended video up next is the Geography Now episode on North Korea.
Isn't that where you belong though?
It's
Yes.
time to learn geography.
No.
Yeah, but Jack is basically thinking about becoming geography now.
Respect, Chad.
And like West is not gonna map anymore either, so that'll be interesting.
Chad's thirsty.
Speaking of which, hey Wonder.
Wes gave his series to Corn
Oh.
Why?
because he likes corn.
Why does he like corn?
Why corn of all people?
Yeah.
They're friends.
They're friends, like
Seriously.
good friends.
Why would you?
Speaking,
Wes
Wonder.
bought 2 games for him, I think.
It's so mad right now.
Wonder.
Anyway, we're gonna end the
are
stream
we-
now. So
wait,
how
I have
do
a
we end
question.
the stream?
Ah!
Oh, yes, we're gonna stream.
All right, everyone. This.
Big gay sex.
Woo!
All right, we're gonna end the stream with screaming because we're gonna show that we're copies.
Oh my God.
So you ready? So I'm gonna count down from 10, and that's when you're gonna be screaming.
Are
during
you
that countdown.
serious?
Okay, child. So you ready?
Yes, we're ready.
10, 9, 8.